bikes, and here I am at Nafs Motors, which is nearby Banaswari, and here we have Farhan, and he's going to explain us about the Mojo, and this is basically a Mojo showroom, which is pretty brand new, and here we have a Mojo here, so which I'm going to give you a walk around little later. But meanwhile, as a technical specifications, so Farhan is going to be our guide. So he will let us know everything about the bike's technical specifications, which will help us in knowing about the bike much better. So over to you, Farhan.
So the Mojo is a very rugged tourer. It's like an SUV on two wheels. Mahindra is known for making rugged SUVs. This bike portrays the same DNA. It's a 300cc engine, makes 27 bhp of power and 30 Nm of torque. The torque is the highest for a 300cc in the whole segment. So it's got a very strong mid-range. The engine is refined. It's a DOHC engine. So the engine is smooth throughout the rev range. It can cruise at speeds of 130, 135 without any stress, and the top speed is around 165 km per hour. The bike feels very stable. It's got a long wheelbase. It's got 60% of weight in the front and 40% on the rear. So the bike feels very stable on high speeds. The equipment on the bike is top notch. It's got Pirelli Diablo Rosso 2 tires, one of the best street tires in the world. So it's got a 150 section rear, Diablo Rosso 2 in rear, and front is a 110 mm. So road grip from this is brilliant, and that along with the brakes adds on to the confidence level. It's got the largest disc brake in the segment, 320 mm disc in the front from J. Joan. It's got a 4-piston caliper, steel braided lines, and rear is 240 mm disc brake again from J. Joan. J. Joan is a Spanish company. So the brakes along with the tires will give you a lot of confidence level. Dual exhaust adds to the big bike look and sounds really nice. You can also take the dB killers off, it will sound really cool. Coming here, then the suspensions. The forks are upside down forks, not the regular telescopic forks. Advantage of this is the inner tube is closer to front wheel, so the movement of suspension is this way, the travel is this way. Impact that is transferred onto the handlebar is not too much. So there are other bikes also with upside down forks, but they have a slightly stiffer suspension setting. This is not too soft, not too hard. This is just right for the Indian conditions. So suspensions are custom made for our Indian conditions. The rear is also an adjustable monoshock which you can adjust according to your needs. It is a liquid cooled engine. It's got a radiator here, and these panels here also direct the hot air away from rider's legs. So heat management is very good on this bike, and this has also a very unique feature. If many bikes, if they overheat, they will shut off. This will not shut off. This will get restricted to 5000 RPM and you can continue riding. That's a segment first time feature. And not that it will happen very often. It's happened only once to me in 40,000 kilometers in 2 years of riding the bike. So it's very rare. So that's a segment first time feature. Then it's got a 21 litre tank, the largest tank in the segment. So adds on to the touring capabilities of the bike. It is fuel injected by Bosch. Fueling is very efficient, power delivery is very instant. Riding posture is nice and comfortable. The handlebars are upright. The foot pegs are also in a very comfortable position. So the riding posture is perfect for touring. The gearing is right for touring. The first 2 gears are short. That will make your quick overtaking bursts in the city very easy. And the rest of the gears are very tall, so which again helps while you're touring.
Okay, Farhan, so I just want to check with you. So how tall are you?
I am 6 feet.
6 feet. Yeah. Okay, can you just sit on a bike and show us how good the seating comfort is? Yeah?
That's on the paddocks then.
Sure, no problem. So here we have Farhan sitting on a bike, and you can see he is a 6 feet tall guy and he is sitting on a bike. So here is her upright position, what you can see. And you could see the leg actually how it's placed and the footrest and the way the exhaust turns up. And that's going to be an upright position, which is actually perfect for touring. That to a long drive touring and all is like very perfect situation wherein you will not feel the the tiredness or maybe a fatigue, a long ride fatigue. Yes, fine. So now you can actually explain people that how different is this Mojo, I mean the 2017 Mojo, from 2015 or 16.
Right. So one update we've done at the master cylinder here. Earlier people used to tell that the brakes were too progressive, you had to make a little extra effort to stop. But now the bite is very less. You just with a slight tap, it brakes beautifully. We have done changes to the master cylinder. This is from Juan, Spain.
Yeah.
And also the brake pads have been updated. So it wasn't bad earlier either. It was just that it was progressive. It used to stop beautifully, but you had to make an extra effort.
Right.
But now with lesser effort, it stops brilliantly. And
Awesome.
I think you have experienced that in the ride as well.
Yeah. So, guys, I have just finished the test ride, and that was really brilliant. The braking was so nice and so crisp. It's for 300cc vehicle, for the way it looks and the bulky image of it. So the braking was actually appropriate. And look at the way the disc has been designed. It's brilliant. It looks very nice, and look at the caliper design also looks, yeah. You see the caliper design, even that is unique. It's very nice. And look at the fender is also designed very well over here, which actually gives you a protection from the dust as well when you're riding or touring, so that the fork, the shock absorber travel will be smoother and without any issues, and even the oil seal will be protected because of the dust protection, and this is a steel braided lines for the braking. So there is a lot of improvements from the launched edition and the 2017 edition.
Also, I think we forgot to mention the BS4. So now
Oh, yeah.
is,
BS4.
headlamp on and off switch. The moment you start the engine, the headlights are always turned on.
Right.
And now there are some changes in the catalytic converter to keep the emissions in check according to the norms. And also now evaporation of fuel from the fuel tank is minimized a lot. This is all again due to the BS4 norms implemented. Pretty much, that's the difference in the 2017 model from now. In fact, the brakes were updated quite earlier itself, from 2016 itself.
Oh, okay. Maybe 2016 I didn't ride this bike. At the end of 2015 is what I was actually went and rode this bike, and I was not actually happy with the brakings. And now it's all rectified, and 2017 edition is really rocking with a brand new color here, so which is yellow. So I'll be showing you the walk around in a short while. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and please like, share and subscribe.